Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is gonna be a little different for a video. um I, I don't know where to start, honestly. A lot of things have been going on in my life right now, and I just feel the need to update you guys. And FYI, my neighbors are having like a big party, so there's gonna be music on and off in the background, because I'm like right here in front of my window, and so yeah, and they're like right there, and so yeah, if you hear music, just please ignore it. But yes, so this past month, um I've been dealing with some things, mentally, spiritually, and socially. Um, as you guys know, when I first started my channel, when I first picked back up my channel, back in August, September, I was in a relationship. And I was in that relationship prior to today. I was in that relationship for about 6 months. Now, me and the guy, he's on one of my vlogs, so I don't have to say a name. He's on one of my vlogs. So me and the guy, we knew each other since 7th grade because we started talking in 7th grade. But then things kind of went, I'm not gonna say left, but things kind of went left back then. And oh god, it's hot in here, y'all. Things kind of went left back then, and we just like went our separate ways. Of course, it was 7th grade, so it wasn't nothing really serious. And we went our separate ways, blah blah blah. And so this past April, it was my birthday, and he hit me up and was like, hey, haven't talked to you in a while. How have you been? This, that, and the third. And so he came home that weekend of my birthday, and like we linked up and stuff, and it was just, it was cool or whatever. And so a month went by from my birthday, and like we were just talking and chilling, and I picked him up. I had picked him up from his school and brought him home for the summer. And then that's when he was like, hey, you're my girlfriend, right? And I was just like, okay, I can dig it or whatever. And so this summer it was just, amazing. We made memories, and of course I took him back to school, and in August, because he had to go back early because of course he's in the band, so he had to go back early. And yeah, y'all, I'm just like thinking of this stuff off the top of my head because I should have wrote something down to like for me to follow, but I'm just doing this off the top of my head. And I was thinking, things were going great because like, we were happy, and so it was just like, okay, like, I could see myself with him for the rest of my life. And so time for his birthday to come. Okay, y'all seen that in the vlog. It was his birthday, and we went down there and celebrated his birthday and all that stuff. So after we left for his birthday, everything was cool, but then, like October came, and it was just like something's not right. Like, like something's going on. Like, why are you acting different? Like, and it was just like, because I was actually planning to move to where he's at, but I was like, something not sitting well with me. So let me just ask him, is like everything okay or whatever. So I was thinking to myself, like, I gotta feel for what I was thinking that was wrong. And so like I asked him, I was like, so what do you like, like, can I ask you a question? I was like, do you feel like we rushed into this, whatever? And he was like, yeah, blah blah blah. And we talked about it, da da da. And we came to the conclusion that we would be friends, like not be done with each other, but not be in a relationship but not be done with each other either. But then a whole day went by and that wasn't sitting well with me. You know, like I'm a all or nothing type of girl. Like either you gonna be in this 100 with me or you not gonna be in it. Like I'm not just finna wait around and you know not I'm not just finna sit around and just wait. Like if that makes sense. Um, and then that happened. So currently I've been out of a relationship since I want to say 2 weeks now. And to be honest, y'all, it was like a relief. Like something had been like lifted up off my shoulders. Like I don't know. Like yeah, I love him. I miss him. I gave him my all. Um, and I know what y'all thinking. Like, girl, y'all was only together for 6 months, but you. Okay, you ever love a person, like you meet somebody and like, oh my god, I feel like I've known you like my whole life. And that's the thing, we did prior to dating. We dating now, we did date prior to this past relationship. And so I was like, yeah, I know him, like, but like in a way, when we started talking back again, it was like, yeah, we know each other, we knew of each other, but it was like two different people. Like we had to get to know each other all over again, you know. And so that was like the whole thing. So yeah, like I said, I've been in a relationship now for about 2 weeks, and like I said, it feels like a like something has been like lifted up off my shoulders, and like I'm not saying that I opted out of the relationship, like I didn't want the relationship at all, because yeah, I fought for it, but it wasn't my fault, it wasn't his fault. It was just like, he needed time to like reinvent himself. Those are his words. He needed time to like, reinvent himself, find himself, because we are young. He's 20, I'm 18. We're in the years where like, you're trying to find yourself, find your identity in the mix of what culture and society says you should be. Like, yeah, I miss the idea of being in a relationship. Like, oh, it's that person you can call on, a person you can cuddle with, just a person, taking cute relationship pictures. It's just the idea of that, that I miss. And yeah, of course, I miss him. But like I said, like, I miss him. I don't. I'm trying to find the right words, y'all, because this is just coming off the top of my head. It's like, I miss him, but I don't miss the relationship, if that makes sense. It's like I miss y'all, I miss the relationship too, in a way, like just all the funny times we had together, going out to eat, just chilling, booed up, yeah, I miss that idea of that part of the relationship. But I also miss him too as a person, because he was cool, he was funny. Like I could be myself around him, but it was just, I think it was just bad timing to me, I think, because like I said, things did feel rushed. um and right now, um y'all, I'm sorry. Things did feel rushed, but like I said, I think it was just, we're in our prime years, we're finding ourselves, and like if we don't know who we are in a relationship, like how do you know, like if you don't know who you are, how do you know that person is somebody you want in a relationship? To just sum it all up, And so like 2 years, 3 or 2 years from now, we might be different people, and was like, oh, that relationship definitely wasn't for me because I'm a changed person, And it's just like, it's not my fault, it's not his fault. It was just like, like, wait, let's slow this down, let's figure out what we're doing. Like, can we really see ourselves with each other in a couple of years, And And like I said, I feel like as do he feels like he's in a need for a season of growth. And I tried to be there for him through that, but he didn't want me to experience that season of growth with him. So we decided to just go our separate ways. Um and I feel like, and I'm absolutely cool with that. I'm not mad or nothing, because I mean, you know, I feel like I'm in a season of growth as well, because um and just to sum it all up, I know he probably will watch this, probably won't watch this, but if anybody does watch this, that's a friend of his, or an old friend of ours, just to sum everything up, I don't want it to be like misconstrued, my words being turned into something that they weren't supposed to be. I just want to clarify that the ending of the relationship was something we both agreed on. It wasn't, oh, I'm done with you. It wasn't, oh, I'm done with you. It was something we was like, okay, we need to pause. We need to put a pause to this and work on each other separately, So just to make that clear, I'm not faulting anybody. I'm not faulting him. I'm not faulting myself. It was just something we both agreed on. But yeah, right now I'm just in a season of growth. I need to, get back, right with the Almighty Father. Cause really I feel like I've abandoned him, you know. And I feel like God put me in his life, just for a season. Some people are in your life for a season, some people are in your life for a lifetime. I'm sure you guys have heard that saying before. And I feel like that relationship was I feel like that relationship was just a season, you know. But I continue to pray every day that, God, says you don't want to be in a relationship where you're unequally yoked. Like if you want to go to church and you're God fearing, and the person's like, oh, church, da 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 da, like you don't want that. You want somebody who loves God the same much as you do, And I just wanted to give y'all like a little, life update to let y'all know what was going on. Right now I'm not looking for any other relationship right now. I'm just, having fun. But I'm having fun. Just experiencing things.